Good morning, yogis. Welcome to our morning yoga challenge day 8. In today's class, we'll give extra love to our shoulders and to our neck. And our positive affirmation for today is I'm calm and centered. So let's begin in a child pose. Big toes together, knees on the side of the mat. Step your hands forward. Here, sweep your upper body side to side, opening through your sides, opening through your hips, sending your hips down on the heels. And then on next breath, slow down your forehead on the mat. And here, if you like, you can roll your forehead side to side. And if you like, take a couple breaths with sigh. And then continue with a few yoga breaths. I am calm and centered. Take this affirmation with you in today. And then slide your hands underneath your shoulders, press yourself up, and you'll find the hero pose when you kneel in, down on your heels. If it's intense on your knees, you are welcome to slide the block or the yoga blanket in between your lower legs or behind your knees. Sitting nice and tall here, let's take a few shoulder rolls. Breathing in, lift your shoulders up, send them back, relax them down, and another few times. Inhale and exhale. Nice fluid movement, waking up our shoulders, and then reverse. One more, and then release. Lift your arms over your head, and then turn to the right side for the twist and rest your left hand on the side of your right thigh. Press with your back fingertips to the ground. If you need elevation for your back arm, slide the block or books there. Sitting nice and tall. Let's continue with the cervical twist here. So look side to side in the same direction with your shoulder. Warming up the muscles on the side of your neck and warming up the joints of your neck. One more, and then bring your right ear to the right shoulder. Take a moment here, relaxing your left shoulder down, and then slide your chin down to the chest. Now left ear to the left shoulder, and then one more time to each side, drawing these half circles through the front. And the last one. And then bring your chin down to the chest. Lift your head up. Extend your arms over your head and twist. Exhale, turn to the left side for spinal twist to the left. Sitting nice and tall, continue with the neck twist. Walk in the same direction with your shoulder. Another couple times. And then continue with the half circles. Right ear to the right shoulder. Slide your chin down to the chest. Left ear to the left shoulder. Take a moment here. And then slide your chin back to the chest. Right ear to the right shoulder. One more time to each side. And then bring your chin down to the chest. Lift your head up and twist. Reach with your arms over your head. Beautiful spinal stretch, and then release your arms down, hands down in front of your knees, finding table pose. Tuck your toes under, lift your hips up to the downward facing dog, and here walk your dog, pedal your feet. Also add the shoulder movements here. We pressing one shoulder down, another shoulder down, and then relax your head and shake your head, nodding yes, nodding no with your head. And then release. Here we'll find the dolphin pose. Slow down your one elbow, slow down your another elbow, and then if you like, you can interlace your fingers here, and then start shifting your shoulders over your elbows, and maybe even step your feet toward the elbows a little closer. Looking in front of you, pressing the ground away from you with your elbows so you're not sinking in your shoulders, strengthening them, strengthening the muscles around the shoulder joint. Let's release, slow down your knees, And then slide your hands underneath of shoulders, finding table. Slide your knees a little wider, closer to the edges of the mat. And on next inhale, shift your pelvis forward to the side, back on your heels, and to another side. So stretching, opening your sides, and also nice movement for shoulders here. Drawing the infinity sign with your body. Then reverse. It's also the spinal flexion and extension here. The last one. And then find table pose here. You'll do the shoulders dips here. So from table with your core engaged, sink down in your shoulders and then press your shoulders away from ears. And just like this, few times. You can go as fast as you like in this moment. Keep your elbows extended. And 3. And 2. And the last one. And then release. Tuck your toes and lift your hips up to the downward facing dog. And from here, lift your right leg to the 3-leg dog. Bend the knee. Bring your knee to the nose. Shift your shoulders over your wrists, surrounding your back. And then step in between your hands, finding lunge pose. Slide your feet like on train tracks, a little wider. Find stability, find balance. Rise up to the high lunge. Few breaths here. Rest your fingertips on the shoulders. And then on next breath, open your elbows to the side. And then draw them all up toward each other. And away and down and behind. And just draw a few circles here with your shoulders, basically. Shoulder rolls. And then reverse. Keeping your spine without movement. Just your shoulders moving, your arms. Let's release. Rest your hands on the side of your front foot. Step back with your right foot, finding plank pose. Low down your knees. Low down your chest. Low down your chin. Untuck your toes. Press yourself to the baby cobra. Elbows stick to the rib cage. Pressing the tops of your feet to the ground. Another breath here, squeezing your shoulder blades. And then slide your hands underneath of shoulders. Press yourself back to the table. So we will do another side. Left leg goes up to the 3-leg dog. Then bend the knee. Step in between your hands, finding lunge pose on another side. Slide your feet just a little wider. Find stability and rise up to standing. Sink your hips deeper, find alignment, hips are squared, the face in the front of the mat, knee over your ankle, and then rest your fingertips on the shoulders and draw a few circles with your shoulders. You can bring the elbows together and then squeeze your shoulder blades behind, so making the bigger range motion. Then reverse. Love to our shoulders, and then release your hands down on the side of your front foot. Step back with your left foot, find plank pose. This time we'll do chaturanga. You can modify with your knees down. Come on your tippy toes, bend your elbows, and press yourself up to the up dog. You'll stay here in the up dog for a few breaths. So find the alignment. You have your shoulders over your wrists, and you're not sinking in your shoulders. Press the ground away from you. Reaching your chest and your head up. Don't lift your chin. Chin tucked to the chest. And then for the next few breaths, turn side to side, looking behind your back shoulder. During this moment, slow and mindfully. Be easy on your neck here. Nice fluid movement. Looking side to side. Last to each side. And then release. Press yourself to the table. Tuck your toes under. Lift your hips up to the downward facing dog. And from here we will lift our left leg. Unusual. Left leg up. 3-leg dog. Bend the knee. And step in between your hands. This time we'll find the warrior 2 legs. So the back foot will be parallel to the small edge of the mat. Then rise up to the warrior 2 pose. Sink your hips a little deeper, knee over your ankle, external rotate the femur of your left leg. And we'll continue with few hugs here. So when you're ready, on exhale, give yourself a hug, crossing your arms over your sternum, over your chest. Inhale, open your arms, squeeze your shoulder blades. Exhale, give yourself another hug with another arm on top. Switch your arms every time and open and two more like this. Keep your core engaged and your tailbone tucked, so no movement in your lumbar spine. The last one. And then open your arms and release them on your hips. Extend your front knee and turn your foot to the right. If you need, bring your heel to toe, feet a little closer, and the toes facing the corners of the mat now. And then reach with your arms over your head, cross your right arm behind your left, just your wrist, and then interlace your fingers. So you have your head in between your triceps. And on exhale, bend your knees, bend your elbows, hands toward the crown of your head. Inhale, open, extend your knees, extend your elbows. Exhale, sink deeper. Inhale, back up, two more like this. Inhale up, and the last one. And up. Uncross your arms, and this time have your right arm in front. Interlace your fingers. Exhale, another 4 squats here. Back up. Keep your shoulders over your hips, and also keep your pelvis pressing forward so you're not arching your back. And the last one. And up. Extend your arms to the side, squat down, and reach side to side, adding the side stretches here. Shoulders getting tight probably. One more. And let's release. Now rest your hands in your inner thighs and press your one shoulder down, bending your elbow, stretching the back of the shoulder, and also opening the hip because you're pressing with your hand to the inner thigh. And then switch. Two more like this. The last one on each side. And then come to the center, swing your arms over your head, extend your knees, and bring your hands to your heart. Now find the warrior two on another side. So you have your back foot curled to the small edge of the mat, the front foot facing the back side of your yoga mat. Bend your knee and extend your arms to the T shape. Maybe sink your hips just a little deeper. Exhale, hugging yourself. Inhale, opening. And 3 more. Each time switch the arm on top. One more hug here. And open. And then spin your arms on the side of your right foot, reach your back heel up, step back with your right foot, finding plank pose. Chaturanga down, come into the up dog. Take a breath here in the up dog. And then come to the table, and we are going to do the puppy pose. It is a wonderful stretch for our shoulders. So step your hands to the top of your yoga mat, keeping your hips over your knees, so your legs in a 90-degree angle, and then start sinking your chest, your head down on the mat. And maybe stay here with your forehead down on the mat. If it's intense, you can rest your forehead on the forearm. If you like to add the deeper stretch, you can rest your chin on the floor. So your choice here. Just with every exhale, relaxing the body, relax your chest over the mat, your underarms. One more breath here. And then when you're ready, slide your hands underneath of shoulders, press yourself to seated. With your knees bent in front of you, take a few windshield wipes movement, moving your knees side to side, and a gentle twist in your low back. Another time to inside, and then cross your shins. Slide your hands in between the knees and find the fourth fold for few breaths here. If you like, look side to side here. And press yourself up to seated. Find easy pose, and we'll take as a few breaths here to finish our practice. So if you like, gently close your eyes. I'm calm and centered. And then press palm to palm in your heart region. Thank you, yogis, for joining me for another practice today. Have a lovely day and see you tomorrow. Together we bow. Namaste.